Continue refactoring Futurecam. We are working on this task. I already made a commit. Let me link it to this task before I go ahead. And we worked on this, just trying to think about which classes we worked on. User defaults plus util. Okay, we apparently came till here. Yes. Error, there's nothing to do. Video mode helper. This shouldn't be in a mode because it's no longer a mode. Init func private. Init property func private. Init func. Init func private. This can be scoped within the class burst mode dot start delay. Scope things that are specific to burst mode within the burst mode. Don't repeat the name of the class here and make it global. Time lapse mode required init func. Okay. Like normally in a project that is ongoing, you won't like sit together and go through each. You won't like have a time where you go through all the files this way. You do it normally as course of your regular work, but here we are doing it this way. Okay, statics go later. There's an inner mode. Can we declare it here? Why is it like randomly here when this doesn't use it and this doesn't use it? So you have properties, then you have some funcs, then you have static, then you have private. Oh, we should start with file private. Name should be descriptive. And this class, like any class, should start with initialization because you initialize a class, then you use it, right? Not the other way around. And then you have properties. Why is image view 2 declared before image 1? Again, that's counterintuitive. And here we are declaring 1 before 2. Property. Oh, file private. We should move it to the end. Mark. Oops. Sorry, just woke up. Okay. So you have initializers, then properties, then a function. This is very weird. It's a property that's a closure and it's used to do lazy init. I pointed this out in a previous video. I won't change it because it's probably a matter of personal style. It didn't seem funny and weird to the engineer who wrote it. It's not wrong. It doesn't cause any problems. Once you understand it, you're like, now I understand why he did this. It's not like, why did they do it? So anyway. Oh, this is file private. Okay. I mean, if we are doing this, we should also look at the controllers. Why did we skip them? Func. Yeah, let's not have ambiguous names like this. This is not an IB action, so why is it in the IB action section? That's the problem with creating these sections. There are more work to maintain. Func. Outlets. Yeah, let me get rid of this section. We don't need a section for 3 variables. And we don't need some random amount of spacing like this. This is also a variable. And we don't need a section with only one IB action. It's like creating a folder on your hard disk with only one file in it. Light trail onboarding. I think the changes we will make will be similar. This should be a documentation comment, a triple slash, because it tells you what you need to know to use it. A double slash is an implementation comment. You should read it only if you're curious how it is implemented or why it's implemented in a certain way. Why are the outlets not weak here? Sorry, not private. don't put in an ad hoc fix, like just changing it for this class. Do it everywhere when you do it. Okay, liquid shutter. Oh, this is what we were looking at. We should dedupe these classes. Can we dedupe the onboarding controllers? The engineer asked me what to do. It was my mistake. I told him just copy paste it. I guess we were out of time at that time, or I was busy with other things, didn't want to look at it in detail. I think I remember asking him if there are some parts that are common, can they be refactored into a base class? And he said, no, different parts change in different subclasses, so it's hard to do that, or something of that kind. Anyway, that's okay. Sometimes we have to move on and fix it later. Don't kind of kill yourself for it. Don't be a perfectionist. Like, recognize that something was a mistake, but don't blame yourself for it. It's an attitude of continuous improvement, not one time perfection. This is why I rely on refactoring, because it gives you a second and a third chance. This will be the same. Xcode automatically builds, but maybe I'm paranoid. I keep pressing Command B once in a while to build. I think these diffs should be fine. We don't need to review them because logically they are. Logically, there will be no changes. And I'll see you guys in the next video.